When I found out about us going to Iraq, I was 19 years old. I didn't really understand the concept of what was going on. I mean, I literally just got out of basic training. I'd been there for about 3.5 weeks. On April 5th, 2003, we got to a city called Karbala, and when we got to the city, we were told that we were going to have to reroute. Well, no big deal. On rerouting, my front left tire ran over a landmine. I joined the United States Army a year after 9/11. I looked at it as a great opportunity and platform for me to grow as a young man, for me to travel and see the world, for me to become independent. It would be an opportunity for me to go to college. In early March 2003, we deployed to Iraq. When I ran over the landmine, I was the driver. It exploded, and everything that I had inside the vehicle detonated and caught on fire. The other three guys were thrown out of the vehicle. All walked away with minor physical injuries. And I stress physical because doesn't mean that the guys didn't have mental issues from the impact. I, on the other hand, was trapped inside the truck and couldn't get out. And of course, it caught on fire. And by the time I was pulled out, it had burned over 40% of my body. They took me to Germany, and then from Germany, once I was there for about 3 days, and then from Germany they brought me down to San Antonio, Texas. I was brought there, and as I say to people, and as I know a lot of vets say, that's when the real war begins. Yeah, that's when the real battle starts, and the enemy is negativity. The enemy is your injuries. The enemy is what's instilled in your mind of what you've experienced, what you witnessed. That's the enemy. I think the biggest thing for service members to understand is it's okay to say there's something on my mind and I'm not right. I've seen way too many things, and it's kind of internally eating me up inside. It's killing me. And it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to seek help. It's okay to say, I need to talk to someone. I can't fight this on my own, you know? But it also has to be embraced by the general public for them to understand that these guys are going to come back with those issues, and to make them feel comfortable and say, you can talk to someone. You should talk to someone. Not kind of treat them as outsiders and or rebels or anything, and say we don't want any part. We don't want any part of that. You know, it's we have to help one another. But being on the show, it's given me an opportunity to reach millions of people and to be able to highlight scars, to be able to highlight disfigurement, so to speak, to be able to highlight people that don't look like your everyday, celebrities and actors and actresses, and to teach them how to embrace me, to teach them how to look deeper than the burn on the surface and get to see my heart and get to see my personality, get to know J.R. Martinez, versus looking at me as, oh, he's the burn guy or he's the veteran playing on the show. And I think I've done that successfully. I think that a lot of people have been able to, within seconds, forget about the scars and start getting to know me and see me. In my specific group, as an ambassador of my team, it's focusing on why the unemployment rate is so high amongst veterans. Why are there so many veterans coming back home who were qualified and trained to do such great jobs in the military, and now they can't do these jobs in the civilian world? They want an opportunity to be independent, successful, proud. And so for anyone that thinks that just by giving them something is going to do it, that's not what they want. They want to be able to give it an opportunity to just be as normal as everyone else. And so we're here with the hopes of, with a lot of companies that are here, with a lot of media sources that are here, to highlight this issue and present it to the general public in such a way where it's not as intimidating and it's approachable. But at the same time, show the success stories of service members who have come back from Iraq and Afghanistan and other parts of the world and have been successful, with hopes that that's going to inspire that man or that woman or that family that's sitting in a small town America that feels like there's no opportunities for them, and to be encouraged and to be motivated and have hope and feel like I can, because I'm not alone in this, because you're not.